Okay, if you're having trouble with your pump shutting off after a period of time, usually 30 seconds or so, and this water lack light up here comes on, then most likely we have an issue with the water sensor, which is this white gizmo right here in front. Either it's got some calcium buildup in it, an obstruction, or some other sort of malfunction. Now, the way we're going to test that theory, the first thing to do is double check that this connection right here is good and tight and it hasn't come loose. Pay attention if you pull it out in the direction that it goes back together, because you can put it in upside down. Make sure these pins are not bent. Carefully push that back in. Give it another try. Chances are that's not the problem, but it's good to eliminate that possibility. If it's still not working, what we're going to do is we're going to take the water sensor out of the equation by cutting the 2-conductor line that comes from the water sensor. It's the white line here with red dots on the other side. So I've already cut this, stripped it back. What we're going to do is twist these two together. So we're completing the circuit now that goes up to the circuit board here, which is the same thing that the water sensor does when it's working properly. I'm just going to put a small wire nut on that right now. You can use electrician's tape if you like. Okay, go ahead and try the pump. If it doesn't shut off, then we've determined that the water sensor is the issue. And from that point, we can go ahead and replace the water sensor as shown in the next sequence. Okay, to get the water sensor out, we're going to start by taking this fitting off right here. Okay, now that I've got the nut off, this connection here is a little difficult to get off. Get yourself a real fine head flat screwdriver and try to get it right in here where it attaches. Kind of wiggle it in there as you're pulling back, and it will eventually come loose. Okay, now it's just simply a matter of unscrewing the water sensor. Okay, now that we got the water sensor out, grab a hold of it with some pliers and take this fitting off the top. Okay, now we got the fitting off. Clean all the old tape off of the fitting. Do the same down here, get it cleaned up good. Okay, now that we've got the old tape off of the fittings, we're going to wrap a couple wraps, 2 to 3 wraps around this fitting and this fitting. I like the Blue Monster tape. It's real heavy duty, and it's just my favorite. Any good quality Teflon tape will probably work. Okay, now we're ready to put the new water sensor in. If you look closely, you'll see one side says in, the other says out. The inside goes here. The outside, we're going to put the fitting back on like this. Okay, now that we have the new water sensor in, you want to plug this the hose back in. Get it up there nice and snug. Pull this nut up here. Tighten it real good with your wrench. And then we're going to take out the old wire. And again, pay attention. This side that has the ribs on it connects with this side that has the little release button. So this is up. Be careful that you don't bend these pins. If you do, then you'll have a failure. Wiggle it in there gently. Push your excess wire back into the pump. And that's it. That should solve the problem.